Okay, at Bucks and Bulls Archery here we have the new Matthews Tri-X bow in stock. We've got a bunch of them now, so probably one to fit everybody. Some of the features are, it's only 28-inch axle to axle. A lot of people complain about that, but when this string rolls off of the cam, it's like way up here, and same on the bottom, so your string angle isn't like shooting a 28-inch bow. It's like shooting probably a 32 or 34-inch bow. And it's got 6-inch brace height, which is pretty much industry standard now as far as speed goes. That kind of regulates your speed somewhat. You can order this in 24.5 to 30.5-inch draw, 50, 60, or 70 peak weight, 75 or 85% let off modules. And I'll tell you, everybody comes in the shop, sees this bow, shoots it, and it's by far the quietest and smoothest bow they've ever shot. You're more than welcome to come in and try one. We got a couple demos we've been shooting here for a little bit now, and people are really liking it. So I'm going to shoot it. We'll see if you can tell how quiet and smooth this bow is. You're going to hear the arrow hit the target, but there ain't too much we can do about that. So, and this bow shoots, the IBO rating is 343 feet per second, which is pretty much as high as it's been in the industry so far. There's very few that are higher than that. So let's give it a shot and see what it sounds like. Rolls over real smooth. Look at that. Locks right in. I got my anchor point. That is awesome. Matthews did come out with a new stabilizer this year too. We have one on this bow just as a demo, but still, even without that, this bow is amazing. So come on in and shoot one. If you're in the market for a new bow, you gotta try this before you buy one. And when you shoot this new Tri-X bow after the shot, I mean, you can tell how quiet it is just by the feel, because it's like nothing. You shoot it and you can hardly tell it even shot. There's no vibration. It's quiet, smooth. Try to listen to this. Watch how smooth this is. Once it's locked in, it feels really nice. This one particular bow's 29-inch draw. Now after the shot, there's like dead. Everybody says dead in your hand. This is dead in your hand. Awesome. Come on, Grant, Ollie, let's shoot some arrows. Who's first? Grant's first. Where's your bow? Is this your bow? Okay, how do you stand? Show me your stance. Perfect, perfect. Come up to the line.
That's his feet. There you go.
Oh, good shot. Was that a good shot, Ollie? Mm-hmm. Good shot. Okay, take your time.
Some of them be shooting.
Are you looking at your sight?
Yeah.
Nice shot. What do you think?
It's just, let me ask you what he's doing.
Go a little lower. Look at your sight. Oh, good job. Was that good? What do you got in your mouth? Candy?
I won't take it.
Are you chewing candy? You got candy in your mouth? Okay, that's good. That's what we gotta have. Okay, you have to hold this. Okay. Your arrow goes in here, right? Then what? This hand, no, this hand goes way up by this arrow. Draw back. Nice shot. How was that? Good? He's got a mouthful. Do you have a mouthful of candy? Where else can you eat Mike and Ike's and shoot archery all at one time? Where are you? Do you know where you are?
Okay.
Bucks and Bulls Archery. Where are you? He's trying to pull the D-loop.
The mouth's too full.
Okay. Oh. Was that a good shot? I didn't think so. Let's do a good one, okay?
Okay.
Right, all the way back and aim. There, that's better.
Again.
Yay!
Again.
Okay, you want to get the arrows? You got your game face on. You got your game face on? Okay. Alright, let's do your stance. Remember? Like this. Okay. Reload your arrow on your rest. Put it below the nock. Now, when you draw back, you're going to look at this sight, okay? Okay, you looking at it? Okay, whenever you're ready. Nice shot. You're a pretty good shot. Okay, stand up straight, look at your sight. Good job. You got this, don't you? Alright, how was that? Good?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a mouthful of candy?
How'd you do, Grant?
How'd you do?
Good.
Good job. Hi, I'm Gary, and this is Bucks and Bulls Archery. Come in and shoot and try any of the top-of-the-line archery equipment in the industry. We are your #1 archery range in Stevens Point. Try before you buy so you can hit where you're aiming. Here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, 3296 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Stay warm this winter with a heated jacket from Frank's Hardware. Get your rechargeable Milwaukee Tool heated jacket in a variety of colors and styles. It's the perfect gift or something for anyone who enjoys the outdoors this fall or winter. So stop into Frank's Hardware today and get yours so you can stay comfortable before it's too cold.
This mineral is a game changer. I've put the odds in my favor. It's time to close the deal. I wouldn't change a thing. Finally, the buck of a lifetime. Real deal mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Today's closed captioning provided by Bucks and Bulls Archery, located at 3296 Church Street in Stevens Point.
Welcome to Bucks and Bulls Archery TV. Last week on our lesson segment, I went over a stance and I showed you how to move your feet to not hit your arm and to hold steadier and make a better shot on a deer plus a target. And today what I'm going to do is show you an anchor point. The first thing we teach people is probably their stance, and in the store here we do the stance first because it keeps everybody a nice straight line when they're shooting, and it's a lot safer. So we start with safety with the stance, and then the second thing we teach a beginner for sure, and even some advanced people don't really know how to anchor, we teach them an anchor point. And what I'm going to show you, when you draw back to your anchor point, what we teach people is there's probably not really a real right way or wrong way to do it. You just have to do it the same every time back here on your face. If everything's the same back here every time, your sight will be accurate. If this changes up a little bit, your sight won't be accurate. It's like a back sight on a gun. If your back sight on your gun moves, your front sight is useless, right? So what we're going to do when we draw back, you want to get your hand underneath your ear, and I'll see how my nose and my lips and my hand is all touching the string. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 anchor points probably, and the 5th one would be my peep sight. So So I got a hand, the string touching right here, the string touching here. That's 1, 2, 3. Anchor point is 4, or a kisser button. There's a kisser button too, but I don't use one. That would be 4, and the peep sight would be number 5. So you have 5 reference points. I'll show you again. This is, a lot of people anchor up here, and then they end up running out of adjustment for their sight. They move it as far as you can, up or down, and you're still hitting high or low because your anchor point's so high. A lot of people anchor out here. That's terrible because you could be anywhere. Or they anchor like this. And now I can look through my peep sight from here, and I'm still looking through my peep sight everywhere I go. I can look through my peep sight, but I'm not going to be accurate because everything changes. So the easiest way to duplicate it is you put your hand on your face, your string right there. I can put my string in it right there every time the same. And when you get a good anchor point like this, then you move your peep sight to circle the target that you're shooting at. We can circle the scope housing with your peep sight, or you can circle at the target that you're going to be shooting. So one more time. Here's an anchor point that is really easy to duplicate. Right there, see that? Here's an anchor point that's hard to duplicate. I can be anywhere. So get your face in there. Put your finger on the trigger. Then get settled in and make your shot. Are you both right-handed?
Yeah, I'm right.
I should have asked that earlier, probably. Okay, we'll put these releases on, and then I'll show you how to work them. Right hand. Pretty cool, huh? You plan on being a hunter when you get older?
Probably.
Deer? Bears?
Probably deer.
Not bears. Did you see the alligator in the other room?
Yeah.
I shot that with my bow.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So we can adjust these releases for the right length too, so. Okay.
I have mine out a little bit more.
Well, I'll wait till you shoot and then I'll watch it, because when you draw back it stretches out, so it's longer than.
Okay.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. When we shoot archery, we straddle a line. So you have 1 foot on each side, so it's nice and safe and everybody's in a nice straight line, because if somebody's standing back there shooting, you'd feel kind of uncomfortable, like, ooh. And after you shoot 5 arrows, we're just gonna back up and hang your bow up and wait till the other people are done, and we'll go get our arrows at the same time, okay?
Okay.
And on these rests, what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn all the nocks. This is the knock, we're gonna turn it on the arrow. So the odd colored vein, these are called veins, is sticking up, okay?
Alright.
And that gives us, when the arrow goes through here, it won't hit anything. If it's upside down, sometimes it hits down here and then your arrow flies like radical. Okay, and then your arrow goes in that loop like that. Then you straddle the line and you keep your arrows right here, so you can shoot all your arrows without moving around. So you don't have to walk over there to grab an arrow or something, because you'd distract the other shooters and it wouldn't be safe, okay? Then you hook your release in that loop like that, with the trigger pointing away from you. Here, come up over here a little bit more. Then get your arm out at the target, and when you draw back, we're going to teach you an anchor point. And the anchor point is where your hand goes on your face, like right here. See where my hand is and my nose is? Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to teach you right there. Because if you do this the same every time back here, then this sight will be accurate. And if this moves around back here all over the place, then this thing will be useless, because it's kind of like a gun with 2 sights. You have to have them both working, right? Okay, when we draw back, you keep your finger behind the trigger like that. You don't want to draw back with your finger on the trigger. You could probably shoot a pheasant. And a lot of people have. So draw back, we'll get your anchor point, put the finger on the trigger, and then we're going to look at the top sight, like this green one, and the top sight on that one, okay? And we're going to aim it at that bullseye. And when you shoot, it doesn't matter where the arrow goes at first. If they hit, say your arrow hits way over here, it doesn't matter. But if you shoot 3 of them and they're all over here, then we can move your sight to move the arrows down to here, okay? All right, who wants to go first? You want to go first? This is your bow, right?
Welcome to Frank's Hardware, family owned and operated since the 1940s.
Frank's Hardware on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point not only has all of your general hardware supplies, but specializes in a wide variety of products, meeting all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and all HVAC needs.
Not only do we have a new one, but we also can show you how to fix what you already have.
Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a large variety of services? So stop on down to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point today.
Not only do we have great products, but we got great service.
Thank you, TJ.
No problem, Harold.
Come on, Trouble.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Today's closed captioning provided by Bucks and Bulls Archery, located at 3296 Church Street in Stevens Point.
Okay, remember straddle the line. Go up further. One more step. Face that way. Move your, there, okay, perfect. Okay, get your arm out, your hand behind the trigger. Can you draw it back? Get a good anchor point. Good, now look at that top sight. Perfect. Let's try one more. Like I say, it doesn't matter where to go, right? This bow's not set up for you at all yet. Can you close this eye and use that one? Okay. You ready, Hunter? You're next. Okay, get right in here. Feel it on your face. Okay, put your finger on the trigger, sight on the target. There. I think you might use the wrong eye the first time. You think, or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, one more. Keep your feet like straddle line, and you can keep your feet right where they are for all 5 arrows, okay? If you move around, you'll be less accurate than if you keep your feet still for the whole time. All right, young man. Get your nose down. There you go. Put your finger on the trigger. Squeeze that rose. Good job. Okay. Come over here. You're in this spot. But you gotta face this way. Turn around, turn around, turn around. A little more. A little more. Perfect. Okay, this goes right here. You can shoot them other two if you want. Then hang your bow up. Wait, we gotta put an arrow in. Remember, we put an arrow in. The orange one sticks up. You put it in here. Then see this little lever? We can lift that up. So if you're out hunting, your arrow won't go anywhere. And when you shoot, this is gonna fall out of the way, and then your veins are gonna go through here nice and clean. Okay? Okay, now this has to go, this trigger goes this way by this finger. Oh wait, finger behind the trigger. Okay, let up. That's okay, I can make it easier.
Can I just use
This will work good. I'll just make it easier for you, okay? That's why we have this wrench in my pocket. Make the bow fit you. There, look at that. I'll get your face kind of in there. Use this eye. Put your finger on the trigger. Good. Good job. Make that a little shorter. Okay, see if you can load another arrow. Oh, fumble. Fumble. Okay, but you gotta. Okay, that's good. Lift that up. Like I say, don't worry where to go yet. We're just getting used to this. There you go. See how they're right next to each other? Then we can move your sight. Kind of a lot to remember, isn't it? Take your time, get her hooked on good. There you go. I'll take this hand, maybe like right underneath your ear like that. Good. Good job. You must have done this before. This is Hunter. That's Aiden.
to meet you guys.
Where we got to turn that arrow. Nice to meet you, boys. You guys talk a lot.
I actually do.
You do? Well, you better start. We'll make that a little bit easier yet.
Whoa.
That's okay. We'll make it a little
I
easier.
forgot that I just don't let go.
Oh, you tried to let go? That's all right. That's why we're here, right? To get better. See how my feet are nice and like square to the target like this? This is what we want to do. Watch my feet, because we're not going to stand that way. We're going to move this foot back and go like this, okay? You stand just like that. That'll be our first step, stance. Okay? All right, let's load an arrow and see if we can get a good stance. So if you have your feet like this, you're kind of tippy sometimes and you teeter-totter and you're not accurate. If you move this back and open your stance up like that a little bit, you'll be more solid on your feet and you won't move around as much, okay? All right. Okay, straddle the line. Arrow's right in front of you. Cock feather up, finger behind the trigger.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer speed dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Real Deal G2 seeds. The results speak for themselves.
Hi, I'm Gary, and this is Bucks and Bulls Archery. Come in and shoot and try any of the top-of-the-line archery equipment in the industry. We are your #1 archery range in Stevens Point. Try before you buy so you can hit where you're aiming. Here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, 3296 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Today's closed captioning provided by Bucks and Bulls Archery, located at 3296 Church Street in Stevens Point.
Okay, I'm gonna move your sight, but I'll wait and I'll explain to you how I'm gonna move it, okay?
No, I'm just...
Get your hand right down in here. Feel all that? Good job. Okay, let's take this bow up there. You guys wanna come up here and I'll show you how we're gonna move this sight. Here, see how your arrows are on an angle? I can show you why in a minute, but all of your arrows are to the left of the bullseye, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this Allen wrench, I'm getting tangled up. Now, think about this. If all your arrows are on that side, right? I'm gonna loosen this up, and I'm gonna move your sight that way, the same way you're missing. Because think about this, now if your sight is sticking out further, you'll have to move your bow this way to get it on the bullseye, and that'll move your arrows over. Okay? And on yours, I think I'll move it down. You're kind of low left mostly, so we'll move your sight down and left so your arrows go more up in there, okay? Whoa. Little Robin Hood there. See all the Robin Hoods on it in there? When you shoot one arrow inside the other. All them pictures are Robin Hoods people shot. Okay, let's try these two. There you go. lift this up. Okay. We're gonna make Aiden's draw length a little bit shorter because you're drawing back like too far, so I'll make it a little shorter so it'll be easier for you. If you don't hit the bullseye, it's probably my fault because I didn't move your sight far enough, so. You're okay. Nice group. Good job. Both of you guys stand right back here. This time we're going to work on your grip, how you hold your bow. If you squeeze it like this, you'll be real inaccurate. What you want to do is just grab it lightly like this, so everything's relaxed. See that? When you shoot, it'll just fall in your hand like this. You never really hold onto it. Because if you look from behind, your arrows are stuck in a target sideways, and it's probably because you're going like this. If you watch this grip, how if I go like this and I squeeze my bow, watch where my arrow goes like that or like that. See that? That's what you don't want. You want it to be nice and loose so it's nice and straight, not like that. So if you loosen up your grip, your arrow will be nice and straight. Let's see if it sticks in straight. Yeah, see, so you're probably just torquing it one way or the other, which is fine. That's why we're here, right? To learn. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Get your stance, like open your stance up a little bit, hook up your release. Now think about your grip, okay? You want most of the pressure like from your lifeline. This is called your lifeline, from here to your thumb, not like this. So it won't be like this. It'll be more like these knuckles will be on an angle like that. So I don't go like this with my bow, so it's like that. Okay, so you get your stance, load your arrow. Always point your arrow down that way. Don't load your arrow pointing it towards people. Hook up your release. I got my stance. I got my grip. Get your arm out, draw back, and get a really good anchor point. Then get your finger on the trigger and put your finger right on the trigger and kind of relax and aim, and then squeeze the trigger slowly. So once your finger's on the trigger, that's when you start aiming real hard, and then you squeeze it. All right, let's try a few. Aiden, you got 22-inch draw length. You gotta remember that because there's gonna be a quiz when we're done, okay?